Welcome back to Water Me Sis Live. I'm your girl, Jalea.
Jaleesa.
And I'm Drea. We thank you guys so much for joining us. It is season 4. Yes.
Yes.
And we thank everybody who has been here with us from season 1 until now. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Today we are talking about relationships. There's levels to this shit.
Levels to these bevels.
Yeah, so we're just going to talk about everything. All things relationship.
Everything.
So feel free to join the conversation, comment, whatever,
Yes,
and let us know what you think about what we're talking about.
So, as always, we do our disclaimer, okay? This is a platform for women. However, we do love the opinion of our kings. Chime in, tell us how you feel, give us your opinion. We want you to be heard, for sure.
Yes.
This is season 4. I'm glad to be back. Yes.
Back in the stand.
Best friend. Hey.
So I just want to be, open and transparent about what's been going on with me. Give y'all a quick update. I do want to first apologize to Water Me Sis because I have been absent. So I apologize for my absence. However, in a moment of transparency, I want to let y'all know that I am currently going through a divorce. Okay? So there's a lot of life transitions that I've been going through, a lot of changes, having to switch up stuff. So bear with me. I do apologize for not being as present as I should be. However, it's all about prioritizing, getting things back balanced, and I'm going to show up for y'all. Okay?
Yes, we're going to come back.
But I'm back, right?
Mm-hmm.
We changed it to Saturdays. We'll hit you up on the time, right? Today it's at 5. However, tune in with us. I'm back.
Yes, we missed you. We missed you.
I missed this. I missed this.
Like we started off pretty strong. You know, we gotta end this pretty strong.
Yeah,
You know?
I get it.
Yes. And so levels to this, y'all. So you know right now it is levels to this. So the first part of the levels is actually like meeting somebody, right? Like you gotta actually meet somebody to start the level of a relationship. You gotta figure out if it's like a friendship. Ooh, is this about to turn into something? Okay, I feel you. I'm feeling you right now. Okay, you know, like that type of thing. So y'all, please tap in. Let us know what y'all are thinking about the levels and how it starts. So
I mean, okay. I'm going to just keep it real. I'm never going to take a dude seriously that hits me in my inbox. Like, I don't want to meet a nigga through Messenger, okay? I like for it to be organic.
Okay.
Like, out and about, spur of the moment. Like, you just catch my eye or whatever. We look at each other and you holler at me. Like, you take that moment to actually engage in conversation. That type of thing.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like, honestly, like, if someone messaged you, I mean, the first thing that I do, I go to the profile picture. Me too. And it's just like, damn, that's prejudging.
I know.
I'm probably missing out some great guys. Like, just
that's true.
Because I know some people that look real bit basic, you know, online.
Not even that, though. Not even that. So say you, this is the reason, because I've met people organically, right? And I've met who they are. And then I go back and look at their news feed, and it's nothing like who they are.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so you can't judge people off their social media.
Yes.
You can't.
I know.
That's why I don't even fuck with it.
Okay, well, I don't care. Like, you know, at first, I was on that. I'm not, like, answering no inboxes and stuff like that. But I'm not even going to lie.
Oh, now you open?
I have been answering.
You get a reply. You get a reply.
No. Oh, hell no. Not a you get a reply and you get a reply. Because you cannot reply to everybody. I'm telling you. Like, you cannot do that. But I have, like, I've met some cool people replying to a message. I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
I'm not gonna take you serious. I'm just saying.
Okay,
like, you gotta catch me out and about in some real type atmosphere. Shit.
I'm not gonna. It's a part of like the start of a relationship. You got to be a. Hey, at first I was opposed to it, but the coronavirus hit, and I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, dang, oh my gosh!
Right.
Like, am I gonna meet anybody now? Like, dang, I'm already like. I know. That's
now niggas don't gotta wear masks no more.
Right, so we cannot be deceived.
Right,
by them niggas missing teeth.
Yeah, because they was deceiving at
stuff.
first. They was deceiving at first. So
struggle
niggas had all types of confidence, right?
Okay, stop.
Dang.
Because everybody got confidence. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Faces covered.
Yeah, of course. So everybody got some confidence. They was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Like, cause you could only see their eyeballs. Like,
damn,
yeah, I'm doing good. But what? I actually enjoyed wearing the mask because I have a problem sometimes with communicating. So I was like, okay, that helped me with communicating. Cause then I was like, you can't. It's like you really can't see me, so I can. Yeah, so I could just say what I need to say sometimes. So that's why I felt like the mask was cool. But you know. So you trying to say niggas was mask fishing?
Yes, they was mask fishing, girl.
No, I had a dude that hollered at me really at the mall. And you could tell that this nigga did not have a fucking jaw.
What? Didn't have a jaw?
Yes, like a jaw frame. Like his mask was all sunk in. Like he didn't have a jaw. I didn't want to see
what was underneath. Damn.
Yeah. Like it gave niggas confidence. But anyways. The initial holla.
Yes.
Right?
Right. We kind of dwindling her.
We did dwindle off that subject, but that was the initial thing, the initial holla.
I just want something to happen organically. Like, just...
Raina, she called me, hey, Raina.
Hey,
she
girl.
says, LMAO, then the coronavirus hit.
Yes.
She's laughing at you saying that.
I'm just saying. I was like, dang. I'm just starting to get out here and want to like open up to dating. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like, dang. And then the coronavirus hit.
Right.
Like, who gonna see me?
So the initial holla, right?
Yeah.
Then what comes after that? Dating.
Of course.
What do you consider dating?
Oh, you gotta actually take me out on a date.
Have
and I be
fun,
feeling
right?
Like, yes.
Don't
and
call
then,
me over to your house to
to
kick it on the couch
so
and smoke a blunt.
so
like,
is smoking considered a
No.
date if you have a
No,
smoke session?
I
like, oh,
think
let's
so.
match. That's just
That's
like
not
text
a date?
messaging on Facebook.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
not a date to me. I
What do
don't know.
y'all think?
Exactly.
I want to be dated. Like, let's go out and do something fun. You know what I mean?
You know what I like? So, like, when you're dating someone, that's kind of like, of course, when you're getting to know each other, so you have these, like, cool intellectual conversations, like, oh, what's your favorite color? Like, all that shit, because you're trying to get to know someone. But if someone actually remembers the little things that you tell them and then incorporate that in a date,
I will
that
love
will
that.
just...
Oh,
Someone
man.
who listens.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Yes.
That would be
And it's the small
ultimate.
things. I don't care if you got a Gucci belt. I don't care
Right.
how much money you got in your account.
Man.
Yeah, we do.
Like, wake me up.
I mean, yeah.
Don't
I
cry.
mean,
Yeah, we do. What do you
Okay,
think?
No, I really
But
don't. I really don't. Like, as
you
long
want
as
to be able to know that they could take care of you.
right, you could tell that by their actions. Are they taking care of themselves? Can you take care of yourself and not need me
Right.
at all? You know what I mean? So I don't care how much you have in your bank account because I've already assessed the other situation. Like, are you self-sufficient? Do you not need me for anything except for to get to know me?
Yeah. I mean, that's like the ultimate.
Yes,
Don't
but I like
nobody
to be
wanna
dated. Like,
be
let's
able
do
to-
some shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I think that guys are like kind of feeling a little different about that. Like, oh, dating?
Nope.
Oh, like what? Some guys, they be feeling like they don't want to date. Like, oh, I saw this video of this guy. He was sitting in the king chair. I wish I could like bring up this video, y'all. But he was like, don't let these women fool you. We don't need to be spending money on them. I was like, oh, okay. They don't, and it's the thing. It's like, we're not asking y'all to spend money on us. Like, it's just the little things that count. Because if I was dating a female, I would just, and I didn't have no money. Like, it's just quality time. Okay, so I don't have no money, but I do have Netflix. I got a couple of pillows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Take
Like,
me
we
to
can
a
sit
park.
down.
Let's walk for a stroll.
Like just something.
So if someone,
It's just
the whole
point
Netflix
that
and
counts.
chill little
Yeah.
saying. So like if someone invites you over to watch Netflix, you
They wanna
automatically
fuck.
think they want to fuck.
So yes.
Like you don't think
it
that
just
y'all are really
depends
gonna
on
watch
what
movies?
y'all-
Like they're gonna try it.
in
Of
the
course.
beginning, if that's just like the
They're
first
gonna watch a
thing
boring
that
ass
y'all are
movie
trying
that
to
they've
do,
seen before, right?
You think?
They gonna pull one of those.
Yes, they
one
seen
of
this
those.
shit before. They won't even let you get through the first 5 minutes before they're like, you know,
Right,
they start
like,
working on you. and
Dang.
shit. We not doing Netflix and chill. Like, we're going out in the open, around other people.
So you wouldn't do that for a first
So that's
date?
just in.
No.
Oh, first
For-
date? No, Netflix
No,
and chill.
Netflix
You
and
shouldn't.
chill, no.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the
Like
level
they're just
to
saying
this.
that they just want to come over or they want you to come over. Let's watch movies and stuff like that. You're like,
Not on no first.
not for the first date.
Not for the first kind of thing. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't really think that that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe down the line.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like once y'all are starting to get to know each other, that's probably the best idea to go ahead and do that if you feel comfortable. But
Okay,
first date,
okay.
no.
So after you start dating, what are your boundaries and your requirements in a man to commit in a relationship? Like full-fledged, you my man, I'm your woman type.
Wait, can you ask that again?
So what are your boundaries and your standards after you've dated this person? Like, what do you require from them now in order to seal the deal? Like, be exclusive and, you know?
I mean, honestly, I don't really think about that. Like, it just kind of just happens. Like, it's just natural, you know? Like,
Exactly. I'm not like
it's
just saying,
yeah.
oh, this is like the thing. Like you doing this specifically.
Oh, I definitely am.
Oh, really? You're
Oh, yes.
specific. Oh, you gotta do this before I seal the deal.
I mean, there are certain requirements, and I set my boundaries that I have with someone. Like, this is how it's going to be. Do you like it or do you not like it? Do you want to stay or
In the
do you
beginning,
not?
I feel that. But
Yeah.
as far as, like, actually deciding if you're going to be exclusive with that person, like, I feel like that should just kind of happen naturally. It's just if you feeling it.
But
No, I think it should be
between both of you.
discussed. I think it's something that should definitely be
like,
discussed.
are we
Yes,
fuck with each
nigga.
other?
Oh, of course
Yeah.
you
Is this
should.
my pussy
Of course
or
you
is it
should
not?
talk-
Right?
You should talk about
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
sealing
My
the
pussy.
deal.
Right.
Yeah, you should definitely talk about sealing the deal, but I don't have anything like specific. Like I could be like, oh, this for sure.
So
You
what
know,
are certain
it's just-
standards? What are the top 3 requirements that you guys say a man has to have off top before you decide to be with him exclusively? To cut off all your hoes.
Ooh,
right?
First of all, for me, is confidence. Like, first of all, I need my space. I don't like someone who's insecure, you know, because I do like to go out and do my thing, and I don't want you to be like, oh, you know, you tripping on me about where I'm at and stuff like that, or me hanging out with friends. So, like, you definitely have to be confident in yourself. I like someone who has something going for themselves too, you know, like to where you're not gonna smother me because you have your own thing going on.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like, I don't want nobody who's just gonna be
Stay
up under
busy.
me. Like,
yeah, I have
yeah.
to say security, like just knowing that, you know, like you're basically saying like, I only fuck with you, and you only fuck with me. Like having that security of knowing that.
Yeah.
right.
That's like a requirement, I guess.
I want to know off top that I have your loyalty, that you'll always be honest to me,
Yes, that's
that
really
you'll
important.
be able to not need me for anything, right?
I
Like,
don't know why men. I don't know why you keep on like thinking it
Yes.
like a man needing
no,
something
this is
from
the
you.
thing.
Like,
I mean, not so
dang,
much
like
need.
we gotta take care of these men.
Sometimes.
Like, woo.
So this is, I'm going to just keep it real. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, okay? Going into my marriage, I was in a relationship where I basically, like, what did my dad always say? Like, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? So I dissuade myself as this woman who's loyal. I'll cook, I'll clean, like, I'll do your laundry, you know, like, I'll give you massages at night, you know what I mean? I'll make you feel like a king. You know, the sex is good, like, what the fuck, right? And he didn't appreciate it. So, honestly, moving into my marriage from that relationship, I was tired. I was watered down, right? So I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm not doing a whole bunch of shit for some nigga, right? So I didn't do anything for my husband. I'm going to just keep it real, okay? I didn't do the cooking, the cleaning, the catering. I was kind of like, show me.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
Did though, so don't.
I
give,
did
don't
later.
Give your, okay.
No, I did later,
Okay.
right? But initially off front, I didn't serve myself up like, this is all the things that I can do for you.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, let me show you all that I can do. I can cook, I can clean, I can cater to you. I can, you know?
Yeah, because
I was
you got a
so
nigga who
watered
didn't
down.
appreciate
I was
that
just,
shit.
right.
So why would you want to?
cannot. I'm telling y'all, do not give that nigga all that shit up front.
Yeah.
Because they won't
definitely
appreciate
don't.
We
it.
got some comments on
Shout
here.
outs
won't.
to Miss Erica because she definitely
Put you up on game.
Put you
Like,
up on
nigga,
game, and she definitely
don't be cooking and cleaning for
told
these
us. She
niggas,
was
and all they giving
"Girl,
you is some dick.
Don't give them
Right.
everything.
Like,
I'm
nigga.
like, definitely.
Let me
You
read these
cannot.
comments, you guys. So,
Yes.
Raina says, I remember I had this first date and we were supposed to go out to dinner, and this man showed up to my door with a bag of frozen lasagna. There was no date number 2. Damn! Frozen lasagna? Like, he was just gone.
Well, show up
Put
to
the shit in the oven.
Yeah, come on into your house.
Right.
Put it in the oven and
I'll
Right.
give you an E for effort.
And then Lamont says, when you get to a certain age as a man, a woman has a key to a door you no longer want to enter for no reason at all. There has to be genuine interest to even be around someone mentally, physically, sexually, or financially.
Yes.
So many lessons learned during the pandemic when sex is no longer the objective as a man. A man has to really want a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you know when a man wants you, right? You don't have to fight for their time, for their attention. They'll make time for you. They'll check if you ate, girl.
Right.
They'll be like, "You eat? You want me to Uber eat you some food? Like, you hungry?" You know? No matter how busy they are.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right? So don't ever let a nigga tell you he too busy, he too occupied, because he will make time.
Right.
If he wants
just
to.
working too hard. Like,
It's a myth, okay?
Yeah.
Like, don't let these niggas lie to you. If they really want you, they'll put in the time and the effort. So, but yeah, I didn't have to do none of that to be wifey. I'm keeping it real. I was so watered down by all these niggas who kind of drained me out that I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing for them. But I showed them later, of course, my qualities of a good woman that I was. But I would say hold out. Ain't no cooking and cleaning.
Yeah, like, what are you niggas doing? Like, shit,
Right.
like, do you know how to cook?
right.
Do you know how to clean?
I mean, like, because they do require a lot
lot
from
us.
I
Lots.
be feeling sometimes.
Yes,
What do
they
you
do.
bring to the table?
Yeah.
Nigga, I am the table. Shit.
Like, man, I'm just saying, because they do be judging, like, oh, and you don't do this, like, oh, and then maybe do they require some stuff that they mama do too? Like, oh, man, that's a struggle too, you know, like, what if you can't do what they mama could do? Like, what if you can't cook? Like,
I'm not trying to be your
or
mama.
what if you can't?
Right,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, that's true, but you know that men always like kind of choose somebody that's like
similar to their mother, like has
similar.
certain qualities and stuff.
Can your mama suck your dick till you...
Oh,
Ain't that a slut?
no.
Oh my God.
No, your
No.
mama can't.
Dang.
She can't suck your dick till you're nuts.
Oh.
Wow. Oh my God.
My bad, y'all.
Right,
Good.
I know
My bad.
that was good because
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be your mama.
Dang.
I'm not. I don't want to. I got 4 kids.
Bang culture says it's all about reciprocation.
Right. You want to be able to have the other person that you're giving what you're giving to reciprocate it. However, you don't want them to... I think this is what we expect. So the way that we give love to them, we expect to get that love back from them in that same form. But it may not be in that same form, right? So I think that's where we mess up mentally. Like, we're like, oh, I'm doing this for you, I'm doing this for you, I'm doing this for you. And you expect them to do the same. But they may be showing you love in a different form. Like, but I do this for you, and I do this for you, and I do this for you. That's my way that I express love.
Exactly. And because you express it differently, you're looking for them to do it a certain way. And then you mad because they ain't doing it the way you want it.
Right,
But they're, in reality, they're giving it to you. It's like that.
Right, they are.
And
so
then you miss out on a good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, levels to this, right?
Levels.
We got one comment on YouTube that says, "Great to see you ladies back on air."
Yes.
Like,
We
yes.
missed y'all.
What's that?
We did.
What's the
we
name?
did.
It says Charged Up Film.
Charms Up
Yes.
Films. Okay.
So I have a meme that I was looking at. So a relationship with no gender roles. We both hustle. We both clean. We both cook. We both pay. And we both spoil each other.
Yes. That's what I want. That's the type of shit. Like, yes.
Yes. You know, at first it was like, oh, we go 50-50. No.
I want you,
You
to
gotta
me
give it
yours.
all.
Because I'm like
I'm
the
gonna give it
situation
all,
with
and you
her.
gotta
Like
give
I've
it
been
all.
in that to where I've tried to, be
Right.
that, And
Oh, of
they don't
course.
appreciate the
They
shit.
don't.
So it's just
Exactly.
like,
And
no.
it didn't
It's
work
just different
out,
nowadays,
girl.
yeah.
It didn't
Right.
work out. You give them all the cookies, the bennies. You be like, ooh, look at what I can do. Like, I got you, boo. And then they,
Them be the worst ones, huh?
man.
Cheaters.
They don't appreciate
The
it.
cheaters.
Like, damn, I give you
The
everything.
cheaters, the beaters,
The
the
beaters.
Cheating and the beaters, dang. She said
and the
The
everythings. They don't care.
Brittany says, hi, ladies. Hi, Brittany.
Hey,
Brittany.
girl.
We got to have you back, girl.
Yes,
For another show.
Definitely.
For sure. Tell us how y'all feel about relationships.
I know. Are
Like,
y'all
chime
dating?
in.
Are y'all dating during the coronavirus?
You know what I want to talk about?
Like,
I want to talk about people putting their business on social media.
Ooh.
That's what I want to talk about.
Yes, because it'd be good. It'd be juicy, girl. Because I know I'd be like, oh, okay,
This
so
is the
they not
thing.
together, obviously.
Right.
This is the thing, okay? So y'all haven't been in my business, but I have been separated for a while, right? So I don't want to be lonely, you know. I want to date. I want to have some type of companion, okay? So in that time, it's like you really want to get to know somebody genuinely, right? So just saying, like, going back to, you know, what you were saying, I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong.
Well, I just know that I see someone on social media. Literally, she puts every single thing that she's going through with her relationship. You know everything, every single thing, and then it makes her look really like she embarrasses herself because it's like.
So should you keep it private?
Yes, absolutely.
Honestly, I'm dating someone, but I want to keep him to myself for right now.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to share him with everybody. Like,
because
people are
everybody
messy.
don't want to.
And some females, they want stuff that doesn't belong to them, and it's like as soon as they know, like inbox. He's dating Jaleesa, like there are some females like that. So
exactly,
you can't put it all on social media.
You can't even worry about that. It's just like even just putting it out there, like okay, you're dating this person, and then
well, I'm not talking about that.
Bam.
I'm talking about like this nigga.
Okay.
Talk to this bitch. And I'm single like a dollar bill. And then me and babe going to the movies the next day.
And you shouldn't be on social media for that.
Yeah,
because you know you just
you
gonna
ain't
get
over that
back
nigga.
with him in a minute,
Exactly.
and then it's like, oh, we're going through your emotional roller coaster right now. I mean, I get that Facebook is therapy for people.
Damn, therapy more like diary. What do you mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I really don't want to offend the man that I'm dating, right? But I'm just not ready to share him with the world.
I don't think you should, girl. Keep him hidden.
So
keep
my
him
bad.
Yourself.
Look, if that's the best way I could explain
keep him to yourself.
Like,
I'm just gonna tell you, like, keep him to yourself.
Yeah.
Because the people that you fuck with, we know what it is. Like we know who it is. So it's like that. Facebook don't need to know.
Yeah.
That would be my ultimate advice.
Right.
We got some comments.
Let's see what
Brittany was saying, heck yeah, she would love to come back.
Okay.
Lamont says, people initiating relationships before they have healed. Why does everyone try to build a situation together instead of two people coming together that are individually complete? And then,
but when do you know
you're never
that you're
complete.
Right. Like, how do you know you're complete?
You're never complete because it's all about growing and evolving. So if you can grow and learn and love that person no matter who they are and y'all grow together, then that's all. Because I don't want to ever feel content. I don't want to be complacent in where I'm at and just be like, oh, this is where I'm going to be. I'm always going to be striving for better or for more or for growth or self-improvement. So, no.
Okay.
I disagree with that one.
Brittany says, the healthiest relationships don't air their dirty laundry. That is true, girl.
Yeah.
Bang says, bang, bang. What up, Bang? He says, I've been through a lot with relationships to where my love wasn't reciprocated. Nevertheless, all the love I've given, I wouldn't take it back for anything because it sets a standard for them as well as sets a precedent for yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. And somebody is going to accept that love, period, one day. That's what you have to think about. And it's about growth and, like, knowing yourself. You're getting to know yourself in that process. Like, okay, I'm not about to move the same way in the next go round. I ain't gonna move that way. I ain't gonna go that way.
But damn, that's fucked up, you know? Because it's just like when you do that, it's like
that next person kind of suffers.
Yeah, suffers for that because you're carrying over that shit that
so
you've been
true.
through.
And that's true because
And
I've
that's
been
fucked
there.
up.
I've been there. I've asked like, dang, so I'm suffering for the last person
Right.
because I feel like I'm a good woman. And
Right.
you like sitting up here like telling me you won't do this and you won't do that.
Right, because every time you did that, they did this. And I like, I'm not them.
Right, I'm not them.
This
Don't
is my
judge me
thing
off
too.
of that.
This is my thing. Is consistency, right? So don't start off showing me this great person you are because I'm going to expect you to consistently withhold that throughout our relationship.
Don't switch it up.
Right? Don't switch it up.
Don't switch it up.
The moment you
Don't
switch it up,
The
right?
moment.
I'm going to be on that shit like, no, nigga, some shit is
Yeah.
different, nigga. Like, that's
Don't
not
you
right.
hate that when a nigga just can't keep it consistent?
Yes,
Like,
just keep
really?
it going. Like you started something. You started that, and I was enjoying it.
Right.
Why you gonna switch it up now? Like you added that to the menu, not me. I didn't ask for that. You said that was a part.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
and then it's like,
Definitely.
okay, and then now I'm asking for it, and then it's now awkward. Like,
Right.
no, you started it.
Okay, I got some more comments real quick.
What's up?
Brittany says, some ladies have a new relationship on the regular in the same pattern. It's like watching a shipwreck over and over again.
I swear. You'd be like, oh, okay. A new one. Okay, let's see.
Right, that's the problem.
You know, and
Because you putting all your shit on social media and everybody know how quick you done got over that last nigga and now you
with
somebody
the next
else.
one.
And,
Exactly. And if you don't put your business out there, don't nobody have to know that.
yeah.
Period.
And I just feel like shit just gets too messy because it's just like.
But some people,
as soon as you get a nigga, they be
he used to
sliding
talk
in your inbox.
Yes.
I promise you, I just had this
Girl,
moment today,
Why
right?
does it be like that?
I just had this moment today where I ran into somebody and they was with the dude, or they see me with the dude I was dating and they knew him. And I'm like, nigga, I don't want no bad news. Like, don't even, you know? I don't care because I like this nigga, so don't give me no bad news. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know it. We doing us from here on out. Right?
Trying to give a little fake church hug like y'all just slam going, yeah, well. You know we used to talk, nigga.
Right.
You trying to be cool like,
hey, that's what you gotta do. Moving on, man. Church.
No.
Like,
Church.
But it's like when you
Church
single,
got one arm,
when you
like-
single, it be crickets, huh? And as soon as you get into a
Soon as you
relationship,
get
niggas come out the
somebody
woodwork.
That's
like,
soon.
like,
That's soon.
really?
That's how it be.
You be like, that whole entire time.
Niggas start
like,
acting different.
I wanted
Right.
somebody to date me.
Getting
And you
wooed,
like,
niggas wooing you left and right. Don't know what to kick it. Like, what the fuck?
You put that one babe picture up
Right.
or change your status.
And now it's, what's up, big kid?
Big head too. Like, no, they didn't.
Okay,
No,
let me
they
get to
didn't.
these comments. So, Royale, I hope I pronounced that right. Social media should not be your therapy. How about talk to the person you have a problem with? Communication is key most of the time. And then Lamont says, would y'all rather be with a cheating man that has everything else you need or a man that has nothing you need but does not cheat?
Okay, if you had to choose, I don't want a cheater. So, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
A
that's
cheating
what
man
it's
that
hard
has
for me.
everything else.
So,
or a man that has nothing you need.
Honestly,
Not cheating.
I'm going to just keep it real. I feel like my man doesn't have to tell me everything, right? As long as I don't know or I don't feel it, why does it matter?
Yeah.
Why does it matter? I'm not going to go looking. I'm not going to go for nothing. Like, as long as he makes me feel good and it don't come to my doorstep or I'm not feeling it or I'm not uncomfortable around none of these bitches
or looking,
you deal
looking
with.
stupid in these streets.
You don't never want to look stupid.
As long
in
as
the
you put
streets.
me a priority and if some shit go down, you choose me. That's all that matters. I'm not worried about it.
No, that is just ultimate. That's where it goes to the communication. Because if you communicating and you know that yo nigga ain't doing nothing and you ain't doing nothing, that's how it goes. You know, period.
Yeah. Or how about we do something together?
Right.
So,
Why not?
So let's talk about would you rather then.
Would you
Like,
would you rather?
I just want to kind of keep that game going. Like, would
Okay.
you rather?
okay.
Oh.
Well, would you rather what?
Okay. So would you rather have a nigga who does everything for you? He like meets everything that's on the checklist, but he can't fuck. Or would you rather have a nigga who can fuck but don't meet everything on the checklist?
Does he look?
Meets everything on the checklist and can't fuck.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what
like,
I
is that
want.
important to you? Like,
The only reason why is because it's like if you can teach, if a nigga is open to want to learn your love language, like, why not? Like, that's why I would take, like, all of the qualities over the sex, because you're willing to, like, learn my love language, like. And then sex it's not everything, but it is important. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like it's not, because it's important. And because that's how, like, humans are made. Like, they supposed to have some sex.
Because you are, I mean, yeah.
do you think that leads to cheating?
Of course. And treating a person wrong. If you ultimately do not, like, actually like a person or love a person ultimately, I think you're going to disrespect them. You're going to disrespect them. That's where the name calling comes in. Like, you rusty ass bitch. Yeah, you lit liquor. Like, or you like, you can always say that you little dick ass nigga. You can always say that because
you damaged it. You can't tell a nigga he got a little dick and then not
I'm just saying,
not damage him, right?
I'm just saying, like,
the relationship's over.
If you ultimately don't have that,
like that,
like,
but if you take
a
low blows,
that was like doing all that extra
then
shit.
you don't like them.
Yeah.
You don't ultimately like them.
Right.
That's what I'm. Come on, if you're willing to do that,
right.
because you know, if you are into a person, you are regardless gonna be trying to do whatever you can do to make them feel like you want satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
They want you, you want them. Like, you gonna do everything possible.
Yeah.
Even though you say you ain't gonna cook, you ain't gonna clean. Like, you
gonna
gonna
you gonna put
it in.
That's why I wish my hair was down so I could flip it. Like, a bitch could never be me,
right? You can still flip right here. You
right,
like,
like she might. Fill that gap for a moment, but a bitch will never be me.
Right.
She'll never fill my shoes. Like,
facts.
That's the thing that I think a lot of women should keep into account is
you're that bitch.
Right.
Yeah. Like, to hold yourself to that standard.
And
like, I'm the shit, nigga, so
shit, and be like, and if you don't feel that, bye, nigga.
Don't miss it regardless.
Because another nigga will.
Another nigga will.
Period.
Yes, he will.
And I mean, I know that guys, like, y'all ultimately think that shit too. Like, don't even try to act like that on. Y'all be like, I'll just get another bitch. Like, you'll do the same thing.
Miss
like,
one,
so.
next 15, one coming. Like, you miss, there'll be another bitch. You miss a bus,
we got
another one coming.
Yes, but queens, make sure y'all know y'all queens, period.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany says, my mother always said, the man you date is not the man you marry. I want to know both men in the same person. The good, the bad, the ugly. I want a man who loves me at my worst as much as he loves me at my best. That's very true.
Yes.
Bang Culture says, look, okay, Bang, you with all these long, or these big ass words. Like, I'm going to need you. He says, what's perplexing to me, though, is how we seem to chase and give slack to those who do us dirty, but crucify and persecute those who love and long for our prosperity and peace.
I think people don't really know what love is. That's their problem.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Or they have, like, this idea of it, and if
in
they're
their
not
head,
getting
like
it,
this Disney movie, some fairy tale.
Now that's
like,
true, because that's what we have ultimately grown up on.
Cinderella.
You know, exactly, that story of finding our Prince Charming, like, that is going to, like, save us from our castle.
Like, ain't no Cinderella. Like, if you leave some shit at a nigga house, he gonna be pissed. You think so?
No, really? Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this.
Or a bra
like,
or something.
That
like,
nigga ain't gonna come back like, oh, you left your shoe.
Like, you left your earrings.
Right, like you try to do that shit.
Right.
She can be like, whose earrings is this?
Right.
No.
Like, they gonna throw that shit away. And
Well, it just depends.
No, I've had some stuff returned to me.
I've had stuff returned to me too, and it didn't seem like.
All
it was
right,
a
I'm
problem,
just talking
so.
shit.
And it wasn't on purpose.
And I'm just saying,
like, really, just like, oops.
Like, an earring coming out.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just saying, we compare ourselves to Cinderella stories. Like, some niggas gonna chase down every woman in the village, you know, trying on the shoe, trying to get back to you. Like,
yeah, Rapunzel, you know, somebody gonna come.
right.
Let down
Like, we have these
your
high expectations, and
lace
it's not like that.
Climb up, please, nigga. Please, where you at?
How
Climb
strong
up
is
my
your
lace
glue?
front. It's strong. It got the good glue.
Gorilla.
Oh, no, you didn't gorilla glue it, girl.
Dang. Okay, so
Yeah.
what's the next stage then?
Okay, well,
The
after-
turmoil,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Can you stand the rain?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Right?
Your first argument. Ooh, I saw somebody put on Facebook. See, that's what I'm saying. They put on Facebook. They was like, ain't been arguing for like 5 months. First argument. Got your whole, like, everything ready to go. Like, peace out. Like, I'm good.
She's a runner. She a
Right.
track star.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm out. Like, y'all running after the first argument? Like, dang,
yeah.
like, it's only one. It's only one
I
argument.
guess it just
Like,
kind of just depends just how it goes. Because I really don't feel like we need to argue. If we're at odds about something, we should be adults and be able to just have a conversation and
communication.
express how we feel. Like,
Back to
because
what
you
Renee
know,
said.
like, hey, like I didn't like how you moved and you did this. You know, when we was out in
Well,
public, I
you
didn't like
can
how you said
nicely
that.
tell someone that you don't give a fuck about them no more and you're leaving.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it might hurt
Right.
their feelings.
Like,
That's the
you don't gotta be
thing.
like, nigga, like, it don't have to be all that. It can literally be like, I'm not feeling you no more. I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm out.
Exactly. And then that's the thing. Like, accepting what the person said.
It's telling
Like,
you,
Yes, because
right.
that's disrespectful as fuck. Like, if somebody tells you,
okay,
like,
that might be disrespectful,
telling you just
but,
like, no,
that's
bitch.
reality.
we together.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
you.
Like, no. Like, you're crazy. Like, what?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
together. Like, no. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
Like, you did not give a fuck about nothing I just
Right.
told you.
I think that's a
Right.
sign. Like, you know how, you know that song Triggered?
Yeah.
Right. So you have these certain triggers, and I think one of my triggers would be how quick you would just up and leave, or be willing to give it all away, or not trying to compromise or fix it. That would be a trigger for me. So the first time you'd be like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to be like, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sticking around for this shit if you not, because I'm not going to let you tell me fuck it 4 more times before I realize that you really don't want to be with me.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you quick to just
So
say
that would be a trigger for me,
When you
yes.
say it, you better mean it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, for
yeah,
real.
don't
That's
just be
how I
saying
be
shit
feeling.
just 'cause
That's
you
how
in
I be
your feelings
feeling
at the
because
moment.
I be meaning that. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing I don't
Yes,
mean.
so this is the thing too, like when you tell a nigga you ain't fucking with them no more, you know, or they tell you they ain't fucking with you no more, don't hit me up for the late night text because I will ignore that shit. I'm not fucking with you no more, or you're not fucking with me no more.
Because that's what you said.
Right.
So
Right.
be
So
over
I'm
there.
Yes.
But you know, like, yeah,
Like
say
your
it with
feelings
your
to the
chest.
phone. Right.
You better
Say
say
it with your chest, nigga, because if you ain't fucking with me no more, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not about to hang on to nothing that's not meant to be. And that's something that I think I've learned, and that is a trigger for me, for sure. Like, if you tell me, if you're so quick to be like, all right, fuck it, and leave, be
mean
gone.
that shit.
Yes.
Mean what you say and say what you mean. Period.
I want to be with somebody who's like, well, how can we fix it?
Yeah.
So we do got some more comments that is like off the subject, but it is on YouTube. Johnny Doe said, "Would you rather be single or rich, or broke and married?" Oh,
Single and rich.
that's what I'm saying. That's the first thing that I would choose is single and rich because I'll be by myself. But I mean, if I met the love of my life, though, if I met the love of my life and you know my soulmates, ultimately, I know, and it's like, doesn't that just sound so like?
I would be with a life partner and be content in a way where we're good financially. We have no worries, but we could be on a
not
fucking...
the options.
Right, I know, it wasn't the options.
You try
Would
to
you rather be single and rich or broke and married? That is what it says.
I don't want to be
got my
married,
honey.
so I mean,
We
but I
married.
could be.
We living in this
I could
box,
be broke
but-
and happy. I'm just gonna keep it real. I could be broke and happy with somebody. I don't want to be married again, right now. I don't see it. But I could be happy with somebody and not have millions of dollars, for sure.
Well, since I'm single right now, I'll just be like, shoot, I'll take the single.
Right, like
with
you're
the
already
rich.
single, might as well just give me the cash.
Might as well go ahead and do that.
The more money, the more problems. I guarantee
The more
you.
money, the more
and why would you want to be alone, dealing with all those fucking problems?
Because you're just gonna be dealing with your problems and somebody else's problems.
That shit
too.
is gonna get
you
lonely.
can just deal with yours.
This shit is
I
gonna
mean,
get
I
lonely.
He did say you couldn't be fucking. He just said
that's right. He
you
just
could probably
said,
still be getting
right,
some dick. Like,
still getting yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. So you can still be happy.
Right.
Like, I have definitely seen women, successful women, like, just working, doing their thing, being single, like, and okay with that. Like, I'm trying to date, okay? I am, like, honestly, like, thinking about it. Like, dang, like, should I just, like, sit up here and just be by myself? Like, dang.
Well, you know, I'm the love guru. I probably just need to set you on up, huh?
Ooh, set me
all
up
the good contenders for Talia, send me your resume. Send me your portfolio.
What's your inbox, girl? Let them know.
I feel like as much heartbreak as I've been through, like being married for so long and stuff like that, I would still never give up on the opportunity. I wouldn't say I would get married again. I don't think I want to see myself married again, especially, filing papers to the white man and all that shit. I would want to have a life partner, right? Yeah. But, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up.
Yeah, I don't want to get married.
I'm not like saying that I want the fairy tale. Like I've given up on.
Ooh, my sister
like,
got the fairy tale too, y'all. She got the fairy tale.
Thank you for telling the whole world about my fairy tale.
But what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with
to have that expectation. Like so what if you don't get it? What if a nigga literally proposes to you in Taco Bell?
Okay.
Right?
So I'm okay with you proposing to me in Taco Bell, but you better like have me on after the honeymoon
a
over there in
Africa,
Bali, something like just the
what
most.
If he can't?
Like,
what if he can't? But he could give you everything else. He can give you security and love and make you feel beautiful.
It can still be
and
a fairy tale
and
just because it's not.
Yeah, just because, money doesn't have to do nothing with a fairy tale. The fairy tale of just having, like, that man ultimately giving you exactly what you wanted for in life. Like, what you've been looking for. Doesn't have nothing to do with the materials.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can have... So, ladies, keep your fantasies of what you actually ultimately want in your man, because it's your worth. Like, that's what you need to do.
You know what? You know what we skipped, though, in the beginning? Is the mixed signals.
Ooh.
Right? Mixed signals.
And that's why it's very important to
Ladies, have you ever gotten friend-zoned? Have you ever been friend-zoned, ladies?
Ooh, I've been friend-zoned. Yeah.
Yes. I mean...
I've never been friend-zoned.
Really? Never? Like, you've never been like, thinking that it's cool, and then it's like, no, like... Let's just keep it cool. Oh, well, good for you.
I know.
Good for you.
Like, no. Like, a nigga's always trying to, like,
well, I've definitely been... I've like, actually gone through the process of, like... dating and then reverted back to the friend zone. Like, ooh, yeah, like I've never...
That nigga's
playing
games. And... That's just pure playing. Right.
Ooh, but that one was the first for me. And then Johnny Doe said not a Taco Bell proposal. Right? I'm just saying. No. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that because
there is.
What if y'all met at Taco Bell?
What if y'all met at the monitors?
I don't need all of that. I don't need all of that. You might as well just ask me.
First of all,
just ask me right there. We don't need all that.
I know this has no value because my husband and I are divorcing. However, he did not get on one knee. It wasn't no romantic type shit. Nothing that you're expecting in a normal type relationship. Like, we was just laying in the bed and he was like, you marry me? Cool. We went to the DMV and got married. You know, the family forced
Yeah.
us to have a wedding type stuff.
Yeah. That's
You know?
true. Yeah, that's true. But I want to know for ladies, gentlemen, like that are actually married, like, what did y'all, did y'all propose, like, and go out, like, go all out, and y'all are still married, or you went all out and y'all not married? Like, I'm just curious.
Right.
Like, does that
comments,
actually
too.
matter?
Does the proposal matter?
Yeah.
Lamont says, this might be on a previous subject, but he says, do people even have real cutoff game anymore? Like real, that's it and be done?
Yes.
Yes.
Me.
Oh, me. I don't go back to
rich.
it.
The fuck?
Like,
he said, money can't buy you happiness, but I can spend it till I get close. I know that's right.
Okay, you can spend it till you get close, but it's probably still not gonna be too good up there. I mean, like, lonely, like, hey, but if you're still getting if you're still doing your thing,
Right.
getting some
dick, like, good. All is well. Lamont
Don't
says, is
continue.
marriage only ceremonial and through paperwork, or can you be married, like, mentally, metaphysically?
can.
Like,
You can.
we're just married.
You can.
Yeah,
Mentally.
absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You can make a commitment to someone and withhold that.
What do they call it? What does they call it? Your what is it
Common
called?
law.
Common law.
Yeah. Yeah.
Common law married.
Yeah.
Like, y'all niggas is doing it already. Y'all playing
10
house,
years,
so.
right?
Oh no. Okay, so let's talk about that.
How long have you
How
waited?
long you waited
before
to
you-
get the ring? Like, and
I'm telling
personally,
y'all
I
off
don't
top,
wanna
it's not
marry.
gonna take long for a nigga to know if he wants to marry you or not.
That's true.
It's not. It's not
But-
gonna take 5-10 years.
I
That's
would be
true, 'cause
okay
I
being
had
with
someone-
someone forever and not being married to them. Like,
'Cause
I
you-
would be okay with that.
You know, you've had somebody that'll be like, it's you. I want you. Like, ultimately you. So they be knowing, like, right off top. But, ooh, I've definitely seen people wait for a long time. Oh, I saw this post of this girl. She was like, oh, been the side girl for 10 years. And now he put a ring on it.
Well, ask who the
like
next
this
side
shit?
bitch is.
Right.
Who did
You
fill
turned
your
to the main,
shoes?
right? Who, right?
Like, what?
Who got the next position? Like,
What? Right. Now, that's true. Now, who took yours? Because you got the ring now. So, somebody's got to slide in there.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. Levels to this, y'all.
Levels.
Levels to this. But, all right, y'all.
We're going to take a
Look.
break?
Yeah,
We'll take a break, and we will be right back with y'all. Stay tuned. Water Me Sis.
Sis Live. We thank y'all so much for joining us today. We want to thank our network.
Yes, for everything y'all do.
Everything
Look
they
at our
do.
set.
Like,
Upgrade. Beautiful.
Make sure
Y'all
you guys
know.
go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to our network. You'll get updates on when we go live.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
And we will see you
next Saturday.
next Saturday.